Hello, James. It's good to meet you. I'm Martin, and I'm looking forward to our chat today. How are you settling in?
Hi Martin, yeah, I'm good. It's been an interesting few months, but there's some really exciting developments here at Media First, so it's great to have an opportunity to chat with you about that.
That's brilliant to hear. Tell me about these exciting developments at Media First. What's driving this momentum you're experiencing?
Well, just a general shift really across the training industry. What we're finding across both of our training businesses is that people are looking for more interactive ways of developing their skills, and with the launch of AI, people are really concerned about their roles and concerned about how they can add value. And what we're recognizing is that the communication side of people's skill set is so important. And that's why we have created 37. What 37 allows you to do is to practice those important conversations, those interviews, those presentations ahead of actually doing it for real. And you can do that with an AI conversation partner, and you can get feedback straight off the back of it. So people are loving it, and we're really excited to be talking about this with you today.
That's fascinating, James. You mentioned people are concerned about AI taking their roles, yet you're using AI as the solution. How do you reconcile that apparent contradiction for your clients?
It's a brilliant irony. That's how I recognize it. I think the fact is that it's how you utilize the AI tool to develop people. And what we've found out is that people are really welcoming of receiving feedback from an AI partner. And there's a number of reasons behind that. Partly it's completely judgment free. They're not having to practice with a manager. And typically, when you say the words role play to someone, they kind of, curl their toes up and get all nervous about it. They don't like it, they back away from it. However, with 37, the fact that it can be completely confidential, nobody gets to see the practice attempts, and you get really insightful feedback that is data backed. And I think that's the really powerful thing, the fact that it's backed up by data. People just seem to be able to relate to it really well, and they can see their development over time. So yeah, it's slightly ironic, but it's definitely working.
That's quite compelling. The privacy angle seems crucial, but I'm curious about the data backing this feedback. What specific metrics are you actually measuring to give people that confidence in their development?
Yeah, so we've taught, if you like, 37 with over 60 years of combined training experience from two different businesses. One is Media First, who's been in business delivering presentations and media training, crisis management training for over 45 years. And the other one is the BCF Group, which is our sister company, and they specialize in ILM accredited leadership and management training. So all of our methodology is based upon our own research, our own experience of delivering 50 plus training courses per month. And we've then fed that into 37. So we're really confident that we've created something that is as human like as it possibly can be at this current kind of stage, if you like, of AI development. So the feedback is, it will measure you on your conversation, your messaging, your talking pace, even down to your eye contact and your there's elements of facial recognition going on. So it's really in depth and detailed feedback. And as I say, the nice thing is you can track your progress over time as well, and you can look back. How was I performing 2 months ago compared to how I'm performing now? Am I landing my messages more? Am I being clearer, more concise, and more engaging? So, yeah, it's great as a kind of continuous professional development piece.
That level of detail is impressive. facial recognition and eye contact analysis particularly. But let me push you on something. With 60 years of combined experience behind this, what's your biggest failure been so far with 37? What hasn't worked as expected?
Probably the AI video. What we're working on at the moment is at the moment we've just got a still image of the person. They're not moving, they're not interacting of the AI avatar. But that's an area that we're working on. At the moment, we can do it. It's in beta mode, but it's a little bit clunky, and that's partly a challenge with AI in general, as opposed to a failure on our part. But that's definitely something for the future.